So stop me if you've heard this before, but the Los Angeles Clippers are down 0-2 in a playoff series. That's right. Once again, the Clippers failed to win any of the first 2 games of their Western Conference Finals matchup against the red-hot Phoenix Suns. And just like the second round matchup against the Utah Jazz, both of the losses happened on the opponent's home court. In the first round, we saw the Los Angeles Clippers lose the first 2 games to the Dallas Mavericks in front of their home court. But then we saw the Clippers miraculously turn around to, win both of the first round and second round matchups to get where they are now, even without Kawhi Leonard for most of the second round. Now, faced with this young, confident Phoenix teams, can the Los Angeles Clippers do it again? Although history does have a weird way of repeating itself, this might be too tall of a task to overcome. But if it does happen, these are the 3 specific keys to victory that I believe that needs to happen for the Clippers to make another miraculous comeback. Starting with 1, the crowd. This, of course, is less of, it has less to do with the players, but I believe one of the keys to victory here is for the crowd to come into the stadium ready to scream, chant, yell, like the roof off of the Staples Center. With this being Game 3 and Game 4 right after, both of these games are going to be in the Staples Center, so, they got to come ready to go. Regardless of whether the Clippers are down by 1 point, 5 points, 20 points at halftime, the first quarter, whatever, the fans just need to have the same energy throughout it all, and, they just need to know that the game is never over until it's over. Number 2, free throw shots. In the first 2 games of the series, the Clippers have yet to make more field goals than the Phoenix Suns, and that both games have ended rather close. That, it just shows me that one of the teams is more capable of making numerous runs throughout the game, and one team is just capable of making one big run in one part of the game, and the Clippers being the latter. But one thing that the Clippers have been doing better than the Phoenix Suns is get to the foul line. Outshooting them 17 free throw attempts to the Suns' 9 attempts in Game 1, and 24 attempts to Phoenix's 18 attempts in Game 2. Playing into the first key, the Clippers are home this game and the next, and it's been shown throughout the years that the refs in the Staples Center usually call a very weird game when the home team is hosting. A win is a win, and at the end of the day, that's what the Clippers need, and they got to use that to their advantage and get the refs to notice contact on almost every driving play and get to the line more times than they did in the first 2 games. Although they do need to make their free throw shots. Paul George. But yeah. Key number 3, take the Suns role players out of the game. This one is the most important out of the 3 keys for me. With Chris Paul being out of the game and out for the Suns throughout the first 2 games, I honestly thought there would have been a very slim chance that the Suns would win either of these 2 games. Even 1, let alone 2. In my eyes, the main reason for the Suns' win is from their role players making consistent and big shots. In the Game 1, we saw Devin Booker score 40, but he's their main guy, leading scorer and main scorer. But it was also 5 other Sun players who scored in double figures to the Clippers' 3 players scoring in double figures. In Game 2, we saw Devin Booker score just 20, but it was Cameron Payne who scored 29 to lead the team in scoring to their 104-103 victory win. Of course, DeAndre Ayton was the one who made the game-winning shot, but I feel like it was the role players that really, did it for them. Along with, Cam Johnson and Dario Saric on the bench, both scoring 11 points apiece. Although this game was close and came down to that last shot, if they can get 1 or 2 of the role players uncomfortable enough to miss majority of their shots, then these games wouldn't have to go to the last shot. But yeah, those were the 3 keys to victory for me. In my opinion, that the Clippers need to take advantage of to win Game 3 and 4, and make this a series again. But Game 3 takes place Thursday, June 24th, and can't wait to see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the page. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel over there, and we'll see you guys next time for the next breaking news video. See ya.